Have you ever, like, thought about going into a horror movie ever?
All the time. Actually, me and my friends, so when we were in grade 8, we actually did this thing where we would walk around and name horror movie villains and be like, would we be able to survive? So, like, we said, like, Chucky, Annabelle, Saw, anything that we could anything that we could really think of.
Well, I'm glad to tell you that you have probably not watched this movie before, this horror movie, but we are going to play Would You Survive? Don't Breathe. I am your host / Game Master Cookie, and I am here with the host herself, Frog.
Hello.
Even though this is your channel, I'm gonna be taking the reins. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna put you in this movie yourself. You're gonna be the main character of this thing. And
Nice.
I have given you options. You will have, I'll be generous, I'll give you 3 lives. Because you can die in this one. I'm not giving you main character, protagonist crap, bull crap, plot armor. I refuse to give you that.
It's not gonna be like it's not gonna be like an Owl House or Amphibia situation where like the main character dies and then they come back as like a goddess.
Oh, hell no. Once you lose all your 3 lives, we will end this thing and you will be clinically dead. Now, your main character actually didn't die in this one, surprisingly.
Oh.
I don't know how,
They didn't
but
die in
they
the movie?
managed to do it. They didn't die in the movie, surprisingly. I don't know how they did it. So I have kind of good expectations for you, because this is like a pretty decent movie. I think so. Well, let's get into it. Yippee!
I'm glad I brought my bag along the road to this movie.
Don't worry, I got my pizza with you. Okay, here we are. We're in the movie now. Oh, okay, so basically what's happening is that you, me, and Fancy, we are the Chaos Trio.
Yeah.
And what do? We rob people. We
Oh.
are a gang of robbers. Just the 3 of us. We don't have any more with us. Just the 3 of us. Now, we decide because you want to, after this gig, this is your last gig. This is like the last gig you ever do because you want to go, like, get across the country and want to go settle down. Which is fine. We're okay with that. We just want to do one more heist. So we plan to do that. Me and Fancy decide to go and do some research in the neighborhood.
All of us like getting like tickets to like Hawaii, going to go like settle down after the heist.
We're gonna go to like a nice fancy hotel and that would be great. Okay, well, me and Fancy decide to go and search the neighborhood for potential grabs for money. We find this house that has like this old dude, and apparently he's very rich. He has a little dog and he is blind, surprisingly.
Oh.
We decide that that's the one we are going to do. Well, actually, you don't know. You're conflicted. And here is your first option of the day. Do you want to break into the house or not?
Okay. If it's a blind man with a dog, then like, okay, come around, children, come around, trio, sit at this table. So, if the blind man has a dog, it's probably a service dog, so it could probably attack us. But since there's 3 of us and 1 of the dog, then 1 of us could distract the dog. So, Cookie, you can be the distraction. And
great.
You can distract the dog since I know that you're good with animals. And then me and Fancy can rob the blind man.
Okay, well, you didn't really answer the question. Are you gonna rob it or not?
Yeah, we're gonna rob it. That's just our plan.
Okay, that's good. You decide to go rob it, but like every robber, you're gonna do it at night, so it's nighttime. It's nighttime, and the robbers are out. And surprisingly, this man doesn't have any security for his house. I don't know why. He's rich. He's clearly loaded by his house. but he doesn't have any security or like a gate or anything. So you decide you trespass, you're ready to do this, but where would you like to enter? The front door or a bathroom window?
Bathroom window. Front door is like, no. We'd get caught immediately.
Okay, good. I'll tell you, like, the branches you would have had if you didn't choose the option, and I'll tell you what happened later. But let's go through the bathroom window. The bathroom window is surprisingly on, like, ground level. It's probably in his basement. So you, like, silently, like, break the window somehow by covering your fist with cloth. I don't know. It's movie magic.
I'm gonna break the window with Fancy's head.
Okay, so you grab Fancy's head and you yeet him against the window, and he crashes through the window. Okay.
I mean, head made of steel. Like.
Okay, sure. Now, do you want to take off your shoes before you continue, or do you want to keep your shoes?
Shoes could leave prints, so let's go with bare feet for now.
Bare feet it is. Okay, no shoes. You guys all take off your shoes. I already took off my shoes because, you know.
It's you.
Always take off. Yeah, it's me. And by the way, viewers, I always take off my shoes whenever I'm, like, allowed to, so that's why.
Yeah.
That's great. Alright.
I would have probably taken Fancy's shoes off before I yeeted him through the window.
I mean, I don't know how he would feel about that, but okay, I'm sorry, Fancy. You're, like, being beaten up. I hope you never see this.
Hey! He's not being beaten up. He's a key important member to our mission. It's just that we used him to break through the window. Yeah,
and apparently you didn't decide to use a brick because his head is a brick. Okay, sure.
He was
Anyways.
It was a valuable option.
It is not a valuable option. There was a brick. You could have used a brick, and you decided to yeet Fancy into the window.
Oh gosh.
But okay.
I'm so sorry, Fancy.
I'm sorry for Fancy.
Hey, I can yeet you through the window next. Would you like that?
Well, too bad. I'm not yeetable. I'm the game master and a person, so I can save myself. Anyways, so you guys take off your shoes. Now, do you want to split up or do you want to stay with each other?
Splitting up would probably be better.
You want to split up?
So that we can find things, like, faster.
Okay, man, sure. Okay, so you go by yourself, Fancy goes by themselves, and I go by myself. After, like, 2 minutes of searching, you hear, like, a gunshot echo through the room.
Oh my god!
A gunshot has been shot, and there is no sign of, like, anything happening. Like, a gunshot went off, and nothing else happened. What do? Do you run or hide?
Okay, if I can see that nothing's happening, it's probably not near me, so I probably have time to hide because running could get me caught. So I'll hide.
Okay, you decide to hide under a table because the man is blind. That's your thought process. The man is blind.
Yeah,
he can't see me.
I mean, hey, it's yeah. Oh crap! But he has a dog, doesn't he?
Yeah, he has a dog, but don't worry about it. I have another option for you. Don't worry. Okay, so you see like footsteps and legs walking across the room. He's like on the other side of the room that you're in because he's like touching his wall. So you decide to like slowly come out of the table so you could go around him because he's eventually gonna come over to your table and he might touch under the table. That's your thought process.
I mean, hey,
so
smart thought process. I mean,
I know. And you decide to get out of the table very slowly. The dog isn't anywhere in sight, but it's just the old man like shimmying his way. He's trying to make his way to the bathroom. Do you like stand still or do you move?
Where is my position right now?
let's say let's say you're facing forward from the table that you just came out of, and he's to the right of you.
Okay, I will sneak around him because if I'm sneaking slowly and I don't make a sound, he can't hear me and he's blind.
All right, time for a coin flip. Heads or tails?
Heads.
Oh, that's not good.
Oh no.
So you try your best. The main character didn't do this. You try your best to sneak around the old man, but you step on a creaky floorboard, and the man instantly starts charging towards you with a gun.
Jesus.
Now, obviously, you didn't know this, but you take one glimpse to, like, the door, and you see medals. You want to know what those medals are?
Oh, are they war medals?
They are war medals.
Oh,
you have trespassed
no.
onto an old man's house who served in the war. And this case, you lose a life, obviously, because the man is experienced and you are not, and you lost the coin flip. So that's one of your lives. You're down to 2.
Oh, great. I'm doing great.
Okay, let's just say that option will no longer be available. So you just stand still. You stand still like a little post, and the man somehow avoids you. I don't know how he avoids you. Maybe he just didn't want to touch the table, but he avoids you and he's out of sight. So you slowly start making your way to the other side of the house, so that way you can escape, because you want to go to the front door.
Good, can I meet up with one of you? I'm gonna die.
Oh yeah! I keep forgetting I have that option. Well, do you want to find your friends, or do you want to leave?
Let's find my friends. I'm not gonna be selfish and just dart out the door.
Okay, so you try to find your friends, and you shimmy around the house. You find the front door. You do try to open the front door, but it's locked.
Ah.
So you try to shimmy your way, and you keep walking around the house until you step in a pool of blood, and you see that Fancy's dead.
Oh my god!
Fancy died already. Okay, so as you stand there in shock, looking at Fancy's like ruined corpse, you hear a little whisper. You hear a whisper. Hey, get the fuck down!
Oh.
Get the fuck down! And you don't know where it's coming from, and then you turn around.
That's horrifying.
And then you see me. I'm hiding under a table right now. And so you find me, you hide under the table with me, obviously, because you're scared as fuck. And then you ask me what happened, and then I tell you, okay, so we were walking around, and like, we found this old man. And I somehow found I found Fancy. He was standing across from the old man, but Fancy was cocky, so he moved around the house, but then the floorboards creak. And then Fancy was just like, yeah, no, he can't do anything. But the man turned around, he pulled out a gun from his pocket, and he shot Fancy in front of me.
Yeah, sounds like Fancy would be cocky in that situation.
Wow.
No
Jesus
hate.
Christ.
No hate to Fancy. No
hate to Fancy, even though you smashed him against a window and he's dead.
Okay, listen. He could have avoided being smashed through a window. Just saying, he could have given me the break in advance. Just saying.
Yeah, sure, man. So I'm freaking out. I am surprisingly not crying, because if I cry, he will most likely hear me, because I'm trying to whisper. It's hard. So we're like sitting in silence, watching as the old man traverses around his house. And then the old man apparently has one of our shoes. I think he touched the shoes. He felt more than one pair of shoes, and he's on the prowl. Because now he knows that we're in the house, because he felt the shoes.
Oh, that's my bad.
So the old man decides he feels the door open. You left the door open, and he closes the door. But that still doesn't give him reassurance, because he thought you would come back for your shoes. So now he has locked the doors, and the bathroom is boarded, so you can't escape through the window.
Are you kidding me?
So now we're stuck on the first floor together with this old man with a gun, and we don't know what we're gonna do. Now here's your next option. Do you want to go to the basement? Or to the roof?
So let's reevaluate our situation. So
Yep.
the bathroom got boarded up and everything is locked down. If we try and go to the roof, we could creak on the floorboards, but if we go to the basement, we have a risk of not finding a window anywhere. So,
Do you want me to, like, I'll make this easier for you because you did just lose a life. Do I want to explain to you the layout of this place?
oh, yeah, that'd probably be better.
Okay, I won't tell you the inside of the house, but I'll tell you the outside. The outside is normal, but when you went to see, if you didn't choose the bathroom window, you wouldn't have seen, before you went into the house, there was like a pack of those like basement doors that they have that leads outside. So that's your hint for the day. Now, do you want to go to the basement or the roof?
So, since I know that there is a door to the basement, I would grab your hand and try and, like, make our way down there.
So you want to go to the basement?
Yeah.
Okay. We try to shimmy our way down the stairs. We try to find the basement door. It's really hard because we're trying to look for a door that leads to the basement, but all the doors look the same. While the old man is walking, he went upstairs, so that gave us time, but we still couldn't run because obviously floorboards are creaky as hell. So we try to open a door. Now, do you want to open the left door or the right door?
I'll open the right one.
You want to open the right one? Okay. So you open the right door, and you find the basement. You shimmy your way down the basement, and you find, like, a bunch of, like... It looks like a garage almost, but it's not a garage. It's like a tool garage, but it's not a garage.
Okay.
It's not a garage!
Okay.
I don't know what to call it. That's why I'm calling it a garage. But you make your way down. It's kind of hard to see because obviously if you turn on the lights, it'll notify him. But
yeah.
But then I decide to do. Hold on, I'm gonna do a coin flip to see what happens. Heads or tails?
Let's go heads again.
Ooh, you got lucky.
Yeah.
So I don't make a buffoon of myself, and I don't bump into the cans.
Oh, good.
I
feel like you would be walking towards the cans being a fool, and I'd be like, yo, over here. I am over here. You're about to hug a can. Over here.
Don't yell. That'll alert him.
Okay, fine. Dude, over here. I am over here.
Thanks, bro. Okay,
No.
I'll come over there now.
Don't die like fancy Dan.
We shimmy our way over here, and we go... There are more stairs to the basement for some reason. He has a double basement.
Oh, you know
He has
the
weird
illiterate who
things.
collect basements.
I know. So, as we go down the stairs, the old man also appears down the stairs we just came from. So
What?
now he's on the same level as us, because he's searching everywhere. So we close the door just in case, so he doesn't think we went down here. I close the door very sneakily, and then we continue down. The lights are on, surprisingly. We shimmy our way down the stairs, and we see like a glass cage with a woman inside who's pregnant.
What?
She's there. Yeah, she's in a cage, a glass cage with a bunch of pillows so she can't kill herself, and who is gagged and who physically cannot leave that box.
Hey, Cookie, I think something's wrong.
I also think something's wrong, man.
We should...
So that's happening. Do you want to help her get out of there, or do you want to find the escape?
Can't one of us help her and one of us find the escape so that when we rescue this woman, we can just rush out to the escape room?
Nope, that's not how they did it in the horror movie, so we're not doing it here.
Obviously, I'm gonna save her. Like, she's probably in pain.
Okay, so you here, I'll flip a coin. Again, heads or tails?
Tails.
Oh, okay, you got it. Nice one. I'm surprised you keep getting these. You like failed the first one, which cost you a life, but now it's saving you.
Yeah.
So you like weirdly touch the window, and then you find like a handle for some reason that's on the window. And I'm kind of standing guard at the door to see if the old man's gonna come in, just in case. And you open the door, you get the lady out of there, you try to ungag her, and you do. And she, like, tries her best to say this, but she's, like, panicked and, like, relieved that someone has come to save her.
Mm-hmm.
What she says, and she says this: "Listen, you can't stay here. The reason I was kept here was because I ran over his child. His child. I ran over his child, and he forced me as a slave, and is trying to make a child with me. We have to get out of here now." And so you guys decide to go and like get to the basement. I look at the lady and I say,
"What the?"
You see, the way he does it, because he's old and because he physically... So you console the very sad pregnant lady. You are very sad that she has been forced in this situation. And then there's just me standing at the door, but then I hear the door rustling, and it's the old man!
Oh no!
I tell you guys, get the fuck, come on, we gotta leave, we gotta get out of here now. And we go to the exit and it's locked. So we have, for some reason, we try to bust open the door, or I try to I have an idea. So I wait for the old man to get inside and I tackle him to the ground.
Oh, I had a different idea, but sure.
I tackle him and then I yoink the key. And then, I tell you guys, get back, go back the other way while I try to take his key, because he's, kind of stunned because he's old. And so, you guys get over here, he tries to roll me over, I back away, and then I get in front of the pregnant lady, and then the man pulls out his gun, and he shoots someone. It isn't me, but it's the pregnant lady.
Oh my god!
So the old man tries to chase after us, and he tries to figure out who he killed, and then he realizes that as soon as he touches his belly, it's big, and he realized he just killed the pregnant lady. And that's unfortunate. So now the pregnant lady's dead. We try to get back up, and I, for some reason, forgot I had a gun in my pocket the entire time.
What?
I don't know. I didn't realize I had a gun. I'm very forgetful.
You're the distraction.
Shut up. So, yeah, I pull out the gun. I try to shoot the old man. I miss. And then he, knocks over a gas canister. So now I can't shoot anymore.
Oh my.
It'll blow us all up if I shoot now. So we try our best. The old man shimmying his way. We try our best to make it back upstairs. And so let's flip a coin.
Can we lock him in the basement?
Heads or tails?
I don't know. I guess heads.
Oh, how do you keep winning? Stop it! Stop it! Okay. So, you make it out alive and you make it upstairs. I'm slowly following suit. As I try to keep the man away. I knock down walls and crap. And I try to find a closet for us to hide in so it's easier for us to walk around instead of him chasing us. Because we make a lot of noise. So I try to open... How old is he?
No, how old are we in the story?
We are young adults.
It's 20s, 30s?
Yep.
How old is the old man? How old is he?
So we go around the house, and I mistakenly open up the other door that we didn't open, and that's where the dog was.
Oh my...
So now the dog is out and about, and I'm fighting off this dog. Do you want to help me or run away?
Hold on.
Okay.
You killed Fancy because you forgot that you had a gun in your pocket.
Hey, to be fair, the man had a gun.
You opened the wrong door.
Shut up! I have a bad memory!
And okay, so you took the keys, but the main factor is you forgot you had a gun!
Listen, I don't feel things in my very, hand-filled pockets.
I guess I will help you and be a good friend, even though you don't deserve it because you forgot.
I will say one of these answers was one of them that the main character did. So think wisely.
Yeah, I'll help you, even though that you forgot you had a gun, and I'm very angry at you.
Okay, I'm gonna flip a coin twice, and if it lands on the same one, or actually no, I'll flip it 3 times. What's the winning one that you want?
Flipping it 3 times?
Yep, I'm flipping it 3 times. What type of side do you think will win?
Let's go tails since I went heads last time.
1, 2. Oh, it's heads.
What?
It's heads. I'm sorry, I don't make the rules. The coin does. Okay. So you try to help me. You get the dog off of me, which is a good thing.
That's good.
But then, I start to, yeet you upstairs.
Okay.
I carry you and I bring you to the stairs and I try to bring you up, but the dog starts dragging me.
You carry me bridal style.
Yeah, that's great and all, but that's until I get dragged by the dog.
Oh, upstairs or downstairs?
Downstairs, I let go of you, and then the dog starts dragging me. I try to fend off the dog. You end up going upstairs because the old man is at the base of the stairs now.
Oh, I was like, sorry,
And then I get dragged into the bathroom. Or not the bathroom, I get dragged into a hallway. I see the old man, I try to shoot him. And then I realize I don't have any more bullets. And then I try to shimmy my way back, but I end up in the bathroom. And then the dog stands there looking at me, and then the old man grabs a pitchfork that he somehow has.
What?
From the basement. He has basement stuff, so he probably has the pitchfork in there. He grabs the pitchfork that he had out of thin air. And then proceeds to lift it up in the air and then cliffhanger.